Hello, this is Arlene Arnold, and I'm here with the energy focus of the month for the July 2026. So, welcome to this, and I want you to know that I'm a spiritual guide and healing facilitator. And Dodie Weiss and I put this information together, bringing you some what we get from our intuition and also what we get from the oracle cards that we use and the crystals. And this will help you to have a feel for what this month is about. We always create a theme for the month, and our theme for this month is anchored in love. Let me show you what Dodie found for this, which is so wonderful. This really gives you a feel for what anchored in love is. You might want to sit with that and really uh, feel into it because it has a lot of information for us. So here is part of what Dodie wrote about this anchored in love. She wrote this for our monthly newsletter. Being anchored in love is to hold deep affection, well being, and acceptance at the core of our being. It serves to keep us grounded and stable, especially through precarious times in our lives. Anchors provide the solidity and strength we need so that we can remain true to ourselves and all life. Being anchored in self love helps us know our true worth. I think there are parts of this that are so important. Being anchored in love is to hold deep affection, well being, and acceptance at the core of our being. We can live like that by our intention. And then the last part of it, being anchored in self love, helps us to know our true worth. And we really need to know that at this time so that we can stand tall and be completely present as we're going through some difficult times. So now the first oracle card that I picked is from the Luminaries. This was created by myself and Lorinda Eileen, and it is used often. We use it every Friday, and we use the color cards every Friday also. But these are really our time is now for this using of the luminaries. So this one is called Neo Matrix, and it has repetitions of 6, 12, and 48. Some of you may mean a lot to you. So use that as part of what you understand for the month. And here's a portion of what's in the book. Transformation is taking place. A new matrix forms and reconfigures energy fields, causing the DNA and the cells and the blood to change. Comforting the body and mind through these changes becomes a high priority. A new matrix means new matrix. This is what I was thinking about today. A new matrix means that our body and inner self are evolving. Think about that. All these different systems in our body are in the process of evolving. And also, we are evolving in our inner self, in our knowing, our inner knowing, in our sense of who we are as a soul. We are present with our inner knowing that this is all in alignment. What's happening is bringing us to something new. It's part of the evolution. This change is necessary to the evolution we are experiencing. We can let the body and mind know what is happening so they can relax and be in the flow of change. I find it's always very important when things are changing, where when you're going in for some kind of a medical procedure, tell the body what's happening. Otherwise, the body is really going to be tight and wondering what's going on, and it's not a good place to be. And we can just take care of that by talking to the body. So as we go through this time of evolution, we can talk to the body to help it to understand what's going on. And this change is necessary to the evolution we are experiencing. So we can let the mind also understand this because the mind will start creating scenarios and it can take over and go into fear. But we're in charge and we can let these parts of us understand what's going on and they will settle down and they will be in alignment and will work with you, not against you. Now, the next one is a color card, and the color that we're working with for for this time is white, and it is the lesson in white. So, white and all the other colors have consciousness. So, they work with us and help us, and we can ask them questions. So, this color card, the what's in the lesson for white is standing still. You may have felt that your spiritual life has been at a standstill for some time. The color white suggests that the time of standing still is over. New light is breaking forth. Be prepared to step into this new light. Be prepared to clear away whatever may stand in the way of this next phase in your transformation. So, white is helping us to understand that sometimes when things are going on and we're not quite sure how to deal with it, we might be standing still. But what we are called to do now is to step forward, that let this new light break forth through us. Be present, be a part of the change. So, this is the message for us from white. And think about that in terms of anchored in love. We can also be anchored in this beautiful energy of white that takes us into experiencing the divine energies. We can be anchored in this luminary called Neo Matrix that gives us information about what it means to be anchored in love. So, transformation can be daunting. Remember that we are supported by the consciousness of the colors and the presence of divine knowing. That's what helps us. We can let go and follow the breadcrumbs that show us step by step how to be fully present without resistance. And that is hugely important in the time that we're in right now. Now, I want you to show you the crystals that Dodie picked for this month. She has two of them. She loves this one. This is one called a strawberry rhodochrosite. It emits a very sensitive, loving energy. It soothes the heart and brings comfort to the soul. It will really help you with bringing inner peace and self love to yourself. And at the same time, it will enhance your creativity and confidence. That's really important in this time as well. You can wear it as jewelry, or you can have a polished stone of it in your pocket, and it will give you a sense of wholeness. Now, the other crystal for this month is called labradorite, and this is another one of Dodie's favorites. This magical light catching feldspar will help you tap into and remember your own spiritual power. Very important in this time to remember our own spiritual power. It's easy with all the noise around us to lose that connection, but this particular stone is here to help us with that. Labradorite will help you remember to keep calm. It protects you both physically and spiritually. And so, again, you can hold a piece and rub it when feeling doubtful. Labradorite does much more, as do all crystals, but it's best to discover that for yourself. Both of these crystals are easily obtained in tumbled form. So, this is for you so that you can remember that you have tools. And I do a series of classes during the month to help you remember how to use the tools, how to have them be part of you. And you can check that out on our newsletter, which I will give you the link to that in the information on this video. Okay, and then let's go back to our theme. this is this is remembering to be anchored in love. So use this during the month of July with your spiritual practices like meditation and journaling, and let it show you how to be fully present as who you truly are without outside interference. That's really important because there feels like there's a lot of interference right now. And these tools will help you to stay anchored in love. And so please be sure to see the information in the description and really follow us also on Fridays. And we do an energy focus for the week. So not only do we go over what there is for the month, but we talk about what the energies are for the week. And you can find that in Transformational Tools at our channel, and you'll find it under Energy Focus of the Week. All right, so thank you for being here and really go into a place to experience the blessings for this month while you are anchored in love. And I hope you will enjoy in this and come and join me each month for this energy focus of the month. Bye for now.